Fix my phone quickly. I'm gonna fix my phone. Should I do it this way? Or should I do it this way? I'm trying to figure out which one is the best way. Okay. I'm trying to see like which one is better. Because sometimes I like horizontal, sometimes I like vertically. But oh my god, it's been a long time since I've been live. I've been taking a little break. Oh my god, I just woke up from my nap, so my makeup's a little streaky. I think I want to fix it just a little bit. I want to fix it just a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna talk because you know, my story, I feel like I need to say my story because when I, eventually things are gonna get real. And when they do get real, I want to remember how real it was. And I also, want to say my story because everyone's experience is different. So today was my first day going to CNA. Not becoming, I'm already a CNA. But today was my first day at an actual job, at an actual, it's not really a nursing home. It's more of they call it a rehabilitation center. I think I'm saying it right, where they like help, older people to just, restore themselves. They have long-term care. They also have like I don't know too much of it as of now because I just started working for this company. But the reviews of their company is really good. But I just want to talk about my first dates, like what happened today, okay? So, um, I came in and everyone. I thought I was by myself. I thought it was just like one orientation for everybody, but it was like a group orientation. I walked in, so there was other ladies at the front. So I felt a little bit better because I was nervous. I was so nervous. I wasn't like super nervous. I just didn't know what to expect. So yeah, everyone was together, and then after that, um, like about maybe 10 minutes, like in the beginning, everyone was trying to like, we're giving small talk. I was hesitant because honestly, I don't know if I want to be super close with ladies in particular, especially starting a new job where things can get, I feel like, can get quickly escalated. But I started talking to this girl. She was sitting right beside me, and I already loved her energy, her vibe. She was so sweet. Like, she was just talking about like how she, what she's doing, how she became a CNA. So we already clicked, and as we were talking and stuff, we're just giving small talk, and um, the orientation, I guess you can say, I don't even know who he was. I don't want to say something wrong, but he comes in. He basically was the host of the orientation. He comes in, introduce himself, and asks us how we're doing. Walk in, and we are into a little room, and we are starting to get the orientation started. Everyone comes in. We have these booklets, all the papers that we need to get to know about the company, what's happening, policies, a lot of forms to sign, all that stuff. And yeah, it was going good. So, I was feeling a little bit better, just like the fact that, I wasn't just by myself. So yeah, one thing about it is that I go with energy. I feel vibes. I feel energy. And, you know, I'll always do my makeup. I'm always gonna look good wherever I go. Like, this is normal makeup. This is how I went. Like, this, like, my how my hair and my makeup is like normal to me. Like, how, because, I'm just getting back to myself, so this is nothing for me. But I guess, like, in the real world, this is a lot for a lot of people. Like, people see this as like, oh my god, this bitch thinks she's all that. Oh my god, this girl. Like, the first impressions that I give is, like, of course, I'm beautiful. I mean, I'm not saying that because I'm beautiful. I'm saying that because that's what it is. Like, people see beauty as, like, a threat. Like, they see it as, like, a way, as, like, an automatic judgment to feel like they can just automatically have this judgment of me of not, needing respect, So I'm just observing. Like, when I'm around people, I act dumb. I act very stupid because my intelligence is very strong. Very freaking strong. Like, I literally can, like, read the room before the room is even being read. Like, that's how, like, my psychic abilities is just that strong. And, the hosts, I really don't want to say this because, like, it probably doesn't really matter, but it was giving, I know you, I'm gonna watch you type of shit, but try to act like you don't see me at the same time. Like, when people are in a group and they're talking, I hate when, like, and it's always been like that in my life, where even when I was in, like, elementary or middle school or high school, like, whenever there was a speech going on, like, the person having the speech will always stare at me. Like, they'll, like, act like they'll see me when they're talking, but then, like, they'll stare at me the whole time. And I know people will be like, girl, you just in your own world, in your own head, thinking everybody just looking at you, think everything's about you. I really try to think like that. I really try to think like it's not what it is, and it is what it is. Like, I'm not gonna deny it. Like, I'm not gonna act dumb to it anymore because that's just the truth of my world. Like, of course there's other realities, and maybe that's not what he's even thinking about or even care that I'm there. But no, like, it's a thing with me where I'm, like, being watched. Like, and I don't know, like, I used to think, and I guess maybe I'm just so, like, in your face. I have this in your face demeanor that I just can't help to tame down. But I guess it's just striking. Like, it's just, I just have to watch you. And sometimes people use it as a winking sign to make sure, be like, you're the one. Make sure you get this right. Or sometimes they'll be like, you're the one, I'm watching you. It's one of the two with me. So, it wasn't giving, oh, you're the one, you got this. It was, you're the one, I'm watching you type of vibe. And I tried my best not to keep eye contact with him when he was doing the speech because the vibe there was so strong. Because when somebody, I'm not like, I know maybe people think I'm crazy, but I'm not gonna act like I'm crazy no more because I'm really not. Like, I really, like, I really am a psychic. But, like, no, because when someone is wrong, when someone's doing wrong, or they have a wrong energy, whatever the case may be, or they're hiding something, I feel like my presence creates such a feeling of, oh my gosh, like, I feel like this person sees right through me. And I do. I really do. Like, nothing can really, like, I can't, like, no one can really hide any intentions of doing evil around me. Like, I really feel it. I just can't help it. I can't turn it off. I wish I can, because it's just annoying to see things before it kind of happen. And it's not me prejudging. Like, I really gave, I mean, it could be in a way, because there's a way this guy was acting where I could automatically be like, yeah, this is how he is. But at the same time, like, he gave me a reason first by the body language. So I give everyone, like, first time I meet you, I'm like, I'll just like look at your appearance, and I'm like, okay, this is how you look. Whatever my head wants to, like, think of it. But it's not. I'm not gonna use it to determine how I should treat you. So today was really the break. The stamp of the treatment I get will never change. Like, it's not the workplaces or the jobs that are the issue. It's just how I carry myself. And I have a love and hate relationship with that. But I know it's gonna affect me heavily with this new job. So yeah, back to the CNA, because maybe you're watching this like, girl, this has nothing to do with what I want to watch. I'm probably watching this because I want to know like how it went. So it went okay. Like, I mean, everything was rushed, I would say. They went through a whole slideshow. The host seemed very uninterested. Just the main things, like, um, the main rules. Like, any job has these rules where there's no favoritism, no sexual harassment, no, social media, stealing, treating patients with respect and care and love, doing your job right, make sure you're sanitizing, being clean, and using the right equipment, having the right team with you, taking your breaks at the right time, clocking in, clocking out. um they was talking about that. They didn't really talk about the pay, but the pay was already talked about in the acceptance letter. They also talked about, like, the employee handbook. Not as much. We just, like, pretty much they gave us a booklet. We just signed through a lot of papers, and that was pretty much it. They talked about us if we have vaccines for the flu vaccines. They had an option for us to take it. Um, I don't know. I feel like whenever I get shots, I be feeling like I'll be getting more sick than I should. So, anyways, maybe that's a little too much information, but whatever. But, like, yeah. So they talk about that. They also talk about, like, how we should dress, how we should come to work, and they talked about benefits. Well, not really. Like, benefits, they went through it, like, quick. I don't know about jobs, but it's like they don't really want to. I know for a fact they don't want to give benefits, but you know, um, I have multiple reasons why I believe that I want to be a CNA, but it's not. I already know that it's not something I'm gonna just do for the rest of my life or do more than 4 years. It's just a stepping um foot into the healthcare system, and just learn my way through it, because it's a lot of information that I know that I'm not ready for, but I'm ready to tackle it full on. So yeah, like, so it was break time now. There was 30-minute lunch break. Of course I didn't bring lunch because I didn't think it was going to be like a whole thing. I thought it was going to be 2 hours. It almost took about, let's see, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, almost took 6 hours, the orientation. So yeah, there was a 30-minute break, and that's when I'm seeing how things are being played out. I don't have experience as of yet. Okay. And I'm a freshly graduated CNA. Well, no, I graduated December. It was between November, December of last year. And I got certified around, I think it was like late June. Either it was mid-June or late June. I could be wrong, but it was around between May. It was definitely after May. Like, definitely. But it wasn't before July. So it was around there. And I got certified. So I've been looking for a job for about not that long. Like, it's like I was looking for a CNA job for about a month and two. No, not 2 months, like a month. Yeah, like 3 weeks. I was putting my application everywhere on Indeed. Um, yeah, a lot of people didn't want me because I'm a freshly graduated person, so it was a little hard to, like, get hired, but I finally did. So this is the place I'm being hired now. And when I say doing the 30-minute break, why I feel like I'm seeing things already. So no, there was it's just the prejudgment. Like, of course, how I look was one, and then two, now I don't have experience. So already people, and I need to stop giving a fuck about people, like, for real. But it's not even that. Like, I really truly believe, like, jobs, like, really determine how things will operate. Like, of course, like, I'll still get paid at the end of the day, but I feel like it's just the safetyness of knowing you're secure, or you have the right people around you, or you know that you're not going to be sabotaged or talked about, or persuade. Like, yeah, they can have all these rules, but at the end of the day, everywhere is high school to a lot of people. Still, a lot of people still act like, you know they're untouchable, and they can act like any way to anybody because of what they feel like what it is. But the real truth of it all is this: people are, they're bored, they're threatened, they're, they see something in you where they can't put their finger on it, but they attack. They attack mentally, emotionally. you know. So, I'm, like I said, I'm acting dumb. Okay, I'm acting dumb. I'm listening to everybody talk. So it was just a group of me. It was a group of two girls. They had pure souls, like very clean souls. Like, I could really tell, like, these two girls are the ones I'm gonna be around them, because they weren't using my looks as, oh, I'm gonna step on you because you think you're better than us, or. But then there was another lady, she comes into the conversation, and she's literally spilling all her brains out. And what I mean by that is, when people are guilty in their head about certain things, they'll say it without them even realizing. So basically, she was saying stuff like, things I definitely agree on, but she was just looking, like, straight in my eyes, saying stuff like, and there was two other girls in the conversation, and she was saying, like, yeah, like, I used to work at another CNA place, but I didn't stay long because, it's not, it's, the job could be great, but sometimes it's the people. She looked straight at me and said that. It could be the people, like, girls, like, everywhere has their cliques. She looked at me, girl, I ain't no clique, girl. You don't know my life. But of course, I guess I could be the face of the mean bitch. So she just had to use that on me. So she was like saying, like, clicks. And I don't like that. Like, if I see that a girl, like, if I see things are not the way it is, I'm not gonna be around that. And I agreed with her. I agreed with everything she's saying. I was not gonna argue with her. I don't know, maybe she was waiting for me to disagree so she could, like, win me up. But at the end of the day, like, I don't have time for that. That's what a lot of people want. They want to tussle. They want to tussle in debates that they can know and feel like they're correct. And I really don't care. I don't. So, since that didn't work, where she could learn a little bit more about me to see if I was those type of girls that she is so, not aware of, or moved away from, which I definitely believe that is what you're advocating. If you're so strongly feel about not being in drama, why is that the first thing you're mentioning? And you're looking at me. Do I trigger something? Did you automatically put did you automatically put a situation where you saw me in a future time, or assumption that I was those bitches gonna come get you, or have a click, or be the drama person? So we're talking, and then she eventually finds out that I have no experience, and she checks me. She's like, "You have experience?" Just like that. Just the other day, you didn't have experience. She even mentioned something that was really important. She was saying like people will, get jealous about if somebody else doing their job really good and try to kick you out, and try to do things to make sure you lose your job. And she could be speaking experience, and I could definitely agree with her in that, because that's true. Jealousy plays a part, but I didn't feel like she was speaking in experience. I feel like she was speaking in foreshadowing what can happen. So, with that being said, I'm keeping my distance. I don't need that. I don't need to prove anybody that I'm a good person. Like, you can see for yourself, because I'm here to work. So, with that being said, like, even me being like, I'm a very polite person. I don't know if I feel like this is just American thing here, where like being polite, being polite or being very kind is looked as like weird, or like rolls your eyes type thing. Like, girl, I don't have to help you. I don't choose to help you. It's just in my blood, in my system to help you. So don't take it as oh, I'm trying to like be or feel better. Like, a lot of people like was like, there was like a couple instances where it was just like, okay. And then the other thing about it was people, like, there was some people not, like, come on, like, get with the program. Come on now. Like, if you know English, you know what you signed up for. I don't understand why you need your hands to be held the whole way. I'm not with that system. I'm not. Like, I'm learning too still. So please don't come around me trying to attach around me, trying to like get your hand held like a baby to walk across the street. Like, I'm not with that. Like, I'm not with that. But overall, the orientation was okay. Like, it was okay in the beginning, but it finished midway. It got really unorganized. The part where they made us introduced to the company, or like, I guess the other like people who work there, the nurses, the directors, it's just it's giving I don't give a fuck about this job. It's giving we don't give a fuck type of vibe. And then like there was certain like people with the lab coats. Like, I really don't understand the entitlement like people have in these jobs just because they have a higher position. Like, relax. Like, they don't even care about the residents like that. Like, they just are just here like just to like show like they're on top. Like, I don't give a fuck how much money you make. I don't give a fuck how much you think you this and that. Like, if you can't show respect to people lower than you just at the same level as us. Like, people really act like we can't take their jobs. Like, it's impossible. Like, they weren't us yesterday. Like that's literally the vibes all over the place. Like, and that's how I am. So when people feel threatened by me, yes, you are absolutely correct. But don't subconsciously try to play with my mind game to play around with me and act like I don't know what you're doing. Okay? And yeah, I could possibly take your job, but I'm really not here. Like, I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because I've been in senior homes. I've had like experience with customer service. I love, even though I have a love and hate for people, okay, because of the mind games they be playing with me. But people who are naturally like pure hearted and kind and sweet and positive, those are people I want to be around, okay? And it's rare to find people like that. Like, it's really rare. Like, it's not that like rare, but it's like a lot of people are like damaged, like in a way where they can't help to just be nasty. I just can't like be around that because it's just a downer. But like, so, having experience with, those type of jobs and being in customer service, being a server. I've been a server for about 5 to 7 years now. Yeah, 7 years. I like 7 years, and constantly seeing new faces, learning new stories, and just feeling good about being a highlight in somebody's day. Doing small things like, I mean, it's not gonna be small, of course, like changing the bed sheet, or brushing your teeth, or feeding you, or taking your vitals, and amputating you. Like, these are things are not going to be easy, but those jobs are nothing for me because I love the rush I get to help somebody in need, knowing that this is what they're here for, this is what they need. So yes, I have the passion for people, but do I have passion for this job in particular? I'm gonna be honest with you, not really. Um, and I know I'm not gonna stay there for long. I know that. I already know that. That's why I already have a plan. But being a server for long periods of times was not gonna cut it for me, financially, all of that. But I'm not gonna go further into that as of right now. But like, my orientation day was, I'm gonna give it 5 out of 10. Um, yeah, a lot of people, like, it's just the vibes of it is already giving me like, I better just, I always be quiet anyways. I'm gonna just do my job and get out. I'm not focused on none of the tactics. I'm not focused with none of the mind traps. I'm not gonna be focusing with none of that stuff, because that's what people are here for. They love the drama. They love the. They love the. Just to feel like they're right about somebody without even getting to know them. Like, I could watch somebody do something today and do it tomorrow 10 times better. I always been like that. That's always been my mindset. So I'll never be threatened by people doing a job good. You better be doing your job good, because how are we gonna do our job good if you're not good? Like, the girl, like I said, the same girl who was, you know, being mindfully playful with me because of her automatic assumption of me. And you might be like, Gigi, how do you know these people are this way? Like, are you mentally okay, or are you like mentally like crazy? Like, are you here in the head? No, it's just the obvious. Like, I've been denying these truths for a long time in my life, where to the point where when I deny it, it comes more stronger to attack. So now that I'm aware, it doesn't go as far as it can go because I'm aware. And when you have awareness of the energy you get, it doesn't manifest to anything bigger because you're aware. It's like it's like the devil, like, tempting. See, I don't want to talk like that because I don't want to get that deep. But all I know is that I'm just not regular at all. But I'm not gonna let it stop me, and I'm not gonna let it like take anything out. I'm not crazy. I just know the vibes. I trust the energy. I do what I can do, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the right help that I need, and just focus on the main goal here. But yeah, the first day of orientation, of course, I can't control who I meet and how people will feel about me. But I wish people could just not use it to treat someone a certain way. Like, how you not know I want to treat you a certain way just how you look or how you act or what you choose to do with your life? Like, I could really like, and there's a difference between being real and respectful. Okay. And it's like people just mix those two together. Like, you can't, in this time period, I used to think like, yes, be real. I used to I always like preach that. But it's like, to what extent, to what limit? So I don't say be real. I say be respectful. Respectful is way better, because I'm not here to judge. I'm not the one to judge. I'm not the one to determine how I should treat you. I treat everyone how I want to be treated. But it's like, I feel like with me, it's like there's no really limits. Like, and I feel like it's just the nature of me where people feel like they can just be real. And that's fine. I love that, because then, I get to know more people. That nature of me gets me to know people in a different level that I never expected. And it kind of gets me in trouble sometimes, but not that much. But yeah, I really wish like people wouldn't like see me as this like, and I know who I am, but like, I don't know. I feel like what they think a bitch is like completely wrong. Completely wrong. A bitch is not just looking for trouble, or like the trouble started. Like, nah, like that's not a bitch. Like I know what it is. Like, and I don't like choose to wake up this way. Maybe I'm persuaded, maybe through like music or media, but not necessarily like, it's always been like that in my life, where people will actually like feel like they need to be threat threatened, or say things like sideways, to just not say what they really feel, but say it in a way that's just like, what are you really trying to say? So I'm not worried. It's cool. I'm gonna do what I can do for now, because I know this is not my stop. This is just my journey, and I'm doing what I gotta do. Um, I know it's not gonna be easy the first week and two. That's every job. But yeah, orientation. It was a popper. I was nervous. I ain't gonna lie, I was so nervous. But we got the first part done. Tomorrow they're gonna give us our clocking information, which is my favorite, because if I'm gonna go through all this, at least I get paid. Cause yeah, but eventually I'm gonna start learning how to drive and do everything on my own, and not having to like work on people's times, or be with a company and see the same people every day. So yeah, I'm glad I have morning shifts as well, so the days will go by quickly for me, and I can get on with my goals in my life. Cause yeah, I miss y'all. Like, I miss y'all so much. It's been a lot happening. Like, this is like a big stepping stone for me today. So like, yeah, I'm gonna be back doing what I gotta do for y'all. Ooh, I got one like spit. But yeah, we are slowly elevating. I'm trying to differentiate the difference between me being Gael and Gigi, of course. But like, I don't know, I feel like when I'm here, I'm just like a whole different person. So yeah, I love it. And yeah, like, Gael's gonna be different, of course. I'm gonna be back on it soon. I'm just trying to fix certain things. But yeah, Gigi is gonna be back and running real good, real smooth. And I'm super excited, because yeah. But yeah, I'm really happy with how things are going. So I really thank God for everything. And yeah, like, I'm really doing it how I need to do. Like, and there's no one who can stop me. And I'm not being distracted. Like, there's nothing can really like tell me what to do, what not to do. I keep my distance. I do what I gotta do, and it's like it's no stopping this, like literally. So yeah, I don't mind what's going on. It's just I'm aware, and I'm not gonna play myself. I'm not gonna say what is not, cause this is just the nature of how things are going. Also, like I really be feeling like I'm in a movie, and this is just things. These are just traps that's been around. Like that's gonna keep going, keep coming, to keep trying certain people, and I'm one of them. To see where I will fall, but it can never happen. I'm too smart to notice these things. I already went through all those things. Like I don't know why I still see it. Like high school is weird. The the jealousy is played out. I'm think I'm better. You think you're better than me. Persona is played out. Like get to know me. I mean, there's so much I can say, but like in a level where to know that I'm not who you think I am. That's all. Anyways, see y'all in my next video. Bye.